Much has been said about the spheres of power as an individual goes through the phase of wanting to achieve greater heights, but it is also basically important to begin with building your confidence with self-esteem before taking a step further. Initially, knowing the basics of leadership, influence or success start off as a personal quest in dissecting the individual psyche, that of developing the person to be confident in himself through building self-esteem and the desire to succeed. But what exactly is self-esteem? In essence, it is someone's personal appraisal or evaluation of a person's own worth. Simply put, it is the sense of how a person establishes self-worth, which ultimately shapes the path for a person's quest in life. It is the concept of personality that can only be determined by the person himself. Extensive research has been poured out to give definition to self-esteem and how it plays an important role in personal ambition and residual success, how it helps shapes a person's character, and also plays a key role in developing personal priorities. In the field of psychology, the studies and researches on self-esteem have constantly been intended to explore and discover what people generally believe they need to be doing to establish their worth or value as a person, as well as the underlying effects of those beliefs. This personal pursuit is then responsible for that individual's sense of satisfaction of basic human needs for independence, better learning, autonomy, physical health, mental stability, relationships and self-regulation. There are several motivators behind the pursuit of self-esteem and what people commonly associate as the primary driver for establishing their self-worth. Virtue is one of those drivers for self-esteem as it defines a person's good qualities and the need for high merit, both personally and socially. Virtue answers the need for an individual's desire for acceptance into a social network. Another motivator in the quest for self-esteem is a person's quest for God's love, regardless of a person's religious belief or affinity. Man's innate need for a deity or a worship figure is surprisingly one of the most important needs man aspires for in order to be at peace with himself, eventually resulting to a positive self-esteem. Many career-driven people, on the other hand, point out that there are also other factors that drive self-esteem. First, there's academic competence, which has become a yardstick and a measuring tool for those wanting to achieve greater opportunities in landing a well-paying and rewarding career. Others also feel confident about getting their self-esteem by way of enhancing their own physical appearances, especially those wanting to look more attractive, upon which their self-esteem is dependent on the outcome of their desire to become physically attractive. There are some who simply believe that by just gaining the approval of others, regardless of whether it be a personal, selfless or unsolicited action, they are able to acquire that sense of fulfillment and boost their self-esteem. To sum it all up, there are a variety of means and numerous ways for people to know what can help them boost their self-esteem, and acquiring it is a foundation and stepping stone to reaching those dreams and ambitions, knowing that building your confidence with self-esteem is the next best thing to fulfillment and satisfaction. Click the link in the description below to visit the Forgotten Laws to learn more.